Hi, I'm Jolene. Welcome to Lunch Break Tarot. Let's get on with your reading. If something I say resonates, please like and subscribe. All right, what would you benefit from knowing about before it happens? Whatever the title is what the reading is for. Yeah, that definitely wanted to come out. Okay, we got the world again upside down, which we just had a couple days ago. Also, I've been seeing a lot of other tarot readers getting the Five of Pentacles. So it seems like we're all dealing with abandonment type themes. Okay, I saw that. Yep, taking it. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups, King of Swords, Strength, Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the Queen of Swords. And then I'm starting my next row, which is clarifying. That wanted to come out. We've got the Hanged Man, 5 more. Is that 5 more? That's more than 5 more. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. That's interesting. And the Six of Cups. And then I have a couple of bonus cards. So these are going to be, yeah, I'm just going to take these as bonus cards for the end here. This is like the outcome for the reading, the outcome. Wow. Okay. So here we go. All right. So we have the World card, and this is you need you're about to start a new cycle, but there's something you haven't dealt with yet. So this was what we were dealing with in the last reading. I'm pretty sure it was uh, the overarching theme for the whole reading as well. I think it was the very first card that came out. So what we're still dealing with, it could be a continuation of the energy from the last couple of days, but it's definitely going forward. We're still dealing with this. We are dredging up some stuff to like help us get on the next rung of the karmic wheel. Like karma goes like this, and we get a little bit. This isn't the Wheel of Fortune; it's the world, but it's basically like a cycle coming to an end. Uh, but because it's reversed, it's you've still got like this wants to happen, but you've got something that needs to be looked at. And me personally, I have accessed levels of pain that's like ancient, like triggered by like abandonment stuff that we've been working on. I really have done a lot of work on that the last couple of days. And so apparently there's more to go. I actually think so that was stuff to do with love, and I've got some more stuff coming up that has to do with work. Boy howdy, when it rains it pours. But anyway, okay, and then that's clarified by the Knight of Swords. So I will clarify this, but this is like this is being very daring and like skilled, really skilled, and not avoiding conflict. So I don't know if this is like the good kind of not avoiding conflict yet. We'll have to clarify it. I have a feeling this has something to do with, so this is not knowing if you speaking your truth is the right thing, but you're feeling like you need to do it anyway, like you're doing your part, and you're not like you're not being too big for your britches. You're just, it's like a see something, say something kind of a thing. But it is conflict, and that is difficult. So this might be the next thing that's coming up for you to, like right now we're dealing with love and money themes because of the Venus, Jupiter, the moon, the most recent moon was conjunct Venus. So we're dealing with love and money. So if you've been dealing with abandonment with with your partner or your love interest, your crush, whoever, you're also probably dealing with something to do with how you earn a living too, and just the conflict that comes with that. Okay, then we've got the Two of Cups. And this is, we had this in the last reading too. But this is two people coming together to like make a decision. All the twos are about making decisions. So this is two people coming together to make a decision about like a budding. It's not the lovers, but it's like it is a connection of sorts. So it's coming together for some type of reason based on connection. Um, okay, and then we've got the Hanged Man clarifying that. So this is taking some downtime on both sides to um, gain another perspective about it, not being reactive the way you normally would about it, seeing it's important, knowing how you've handled things in the past. This could be with love or with work. Um, it has to do with connection though, and making decisions from your heart. And this Hanged Man is saying, hey, like look at this. Are you going to handle things the same way you did in the past, or are you going to make a different choice? All right, then we have the King of Swords, and this is clarified by the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is about feeling like a victim, um, and the King of Swords is just like speaking really logically, but not necessarily considering um, the big picture. Don't get me wrong, like swords and air are very capable of big picture. It's just that they don't include the other areas that they haven't mastered, like wands and cups and pentacles. So this is going to be like really logical, intellectual, but not considering their heart. And that is making you feel trapped and like a victim. So someone seems to have some kind of power and they're using it in a way that makes you feel trapped and victimized. And they have like some kind of reason about it that's like they can't be blamed for their reason or held accountable for their reason. But what's obvious to you is they're not considering their heart or something else that's intuitive to you, but that they're missing. And probably because this has to do with the Two of Cups, it's the decision to do with two people coming together. And maybe one person doesn't want to for some kind of reason, but it's like a reason that you can't easily blame them for because you're trying to not be reactive and you're trying to gain a different perspective than you used to have. And they're trying to gain a different perspective than they used to have too. Um, but they're still like they can't get past themselves and their reasons. Okay, and then we have the strength card, and the nine of cups. So the strength card, this is a Leo card. It's about pride and courage and bravery and all the things with Leo. Leo rules the heart, so it's about having a big open heart as well. And then the Nine of Cups is about liking yourself, which has something to do with pride as well. This might be that, you're kind of tired of waiting on this person or this situation to consider all the things that you need. And this might be you deciding you just want to date yourself for a while because that feels really good to you. And you don't, you're kind of, you don't want to leave it up to this person because you feel trapped. It has you feeling trapped and victimized. And so this is you just remembering your center. Leo rules the solar plexus too, which is the seat of power, personal power. So, and then the Nine of Cups is, yeah, it's taking care of yourself, but it's like dignity, taking care of your dignity, um, and your ego type of needs. Leo rules ego too. Okay. Okay, then we have the Ten of Swords and the King of Wands. So this is rock bottom in some way. And what's clarifying it is the King of Wands, which the King of Wands is about taking action, um, using his vision and taking real steps in the real world, even if it's delegating. He doesn't have to be the one that literally does it. He's a king. Um, but it's about using his vision and trusting himself and knowing that he can accomplish anything he wants to accomplish. And that is clarifying the Ten of Swords. So let me think for a second. That's my pizza. One second. Also, I noticed last time whenever I was doing a reading, I thought I had one of them, like an insight, or I might have been reaching because sometimes I do that too. But I'm trying to be better about not doing that. So some of these I feel like I'm super golden on, and then some of them I'm like, oh, I mean I have something, but it doesn't. Like if I were to ask a rune, I would know whether I was getting a yes or a no, and that's what I do with my intuition too. And sometimes I know I'm not getting a yes, and I really want to be better about like letting that letting those not be answers when I really just don't know. But the reason I bring that up is because my pizza timer just went off, and so I'm wondering if that is relevant. Time's up. Time's up. You're cooked. Okay, this guy. I don't know if the Ten of Swords is you or them, and I don't know if the King of Wands is you or them. So let me think about that. I might have to clarify that. Yes. So yeah, I mean somebody's at their rock bottom, but what's clarifying it is the King of Wands. The king is at his rock bottom. Okay, so I don't know what he'll do about that, but this person that feels like they have the power is rock bottom. I will have to pull another card on that though, which is fine. Okay, and then the Four of Oh, it's weird because that came right next to the Queen of Wands. And since this seems to be a love reading, but certainly use it how it applies to work too. Um, I'm going to see that as them since the Queen is right next to it. Okay. It's interesting because you just decided that you're going to date yourself and just like be in your dignity. Like, you know, you deserve better than whatever it was that this person isn't considering. This person is being very resolute, and not wielding, and so you're just like, all right, fine, I'm just gonna go back to dealing with myself. Like, I guess we're not gonna come together. um, and then I guess this person, the counterpart, is rock bottom there. um, which that could, we don't know yet. We'll pull another layer to see what this is that is um, in a bad way. But then, so somebody makes an offer, but it's not good enough. It seems to me that since the bottom cards are clarifying the top cards, it's, goodness, that's tricky. I need to figure out a better way. But okay, let me think for a second. Because I don't know if you're giving them an offer that they're turning away. I don't know if you're if they see you feeling this rock bottom, like this might be you instead of them, but or that they're making you feel this way, that's way more empowering than feeling concerned about what the heck they're doing. Like I've thought about that too lately. I'm like, should I just read these as if it is just you're the main character and not be so like not make it so couples centric. Like not that it couldn't be about them, but have all the cards be unless I get something clearly different. Um like kind of just maybe look and see is this more just for you than like so much of it being about them. Okay, so it looks like you're in a bad way because of this person. This person. Um, and then no, 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 it's them. It's them. This is clarifying this. It, they're the ones that are feeling like that. It's them. Okay. Um, and it's because you made them an offer and they feel like they can't accept it for some reason. Like whatever, we already covered that a little bit before, but they're resolute in their decision making process that's making you feel trapped and victimized. And this is or like you don't have a say. You're not necessarily trapped because you're free, but like you you don't feel like you have the power to resolve this coming together because they won't for some reason. And this is them like feeling sad about your many bids for connection. You've made many, many bids for connection. I'm hearing a buzzing, but it can't be that. Sorry. Okay. So, okay. I don't know. I'll pull another layer. And then finally, that's interesting because we had the King of Swords a second ago. And then this is the Queen of Swords. So this is some kind of personal truth um, being revealed about somebody that is like a twin flame or somebody from the past. Some kind of very significant, like pure, innocent love, but you know, can include be up to and more than that, but it's you're coming to some kind of you're getting clarity about this. The would like the what's so what seems to keep you connected no matter what. You're getting clarity about that type of relationship. Okay, and then the outcome is the seven, no, the 5 of Swords, which is winning at any cost. Like like maybe knowing what the right thing is, but ignoring it because you want what you want. And so like you're not going to play fair. You're just you want to win, not you necessarily, but someone in the situation like wants to have their cake and eat it too, but more of like a not play above board. And then the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, to me, it seems like that's as much like maybe it's a situationship on offer. They want to be a part of your life. Um, like they're offering you some kind of stability, but it's really just this like they're not considering the whole. They're not considering that's what it is like they're only considering what's best for them and they're not sharing. They're not even sharing like what would be in your best interest. They're wording it in a way where like it seems like they're virtuous, but they're really just thinking about themselves and they're not considering the whole. So it's not just they're not considering cups or emotions or their heart. That's why they can't that's why they're so deceptive, is because they can't see beyond themselves. Like anybody that's connected to their heart automatically knows what the right thing is, what's in alignment with the highest good, because love is inclusive. And it would be, when you have a mind and heart alignment, you can consider what's best for everybody involved, not just yourself. You know what's ethical. And this person struggles with that a lot. And so, yeah, they're offering you something, but it's not in your best interest because it's not considering you. But they still, like, I don't know. They're offering it to you maybe because they feel like this over you. Um, okay, let's get another layer on this. Let's use cat full of spiders. 21 minutes. I'm about to eat my pizza. Did I get my pizza out? I need to pull it out really quick. Just get a plate. Ouch. Oh my gosh, it smells just like Pizza Hut whenever I was a kid getting buckets. But these are those new Better Goods pizzas from Walmart. It's like their boutique brand. They're competing with Trader Joe's. Okay, let's get another layer, see what's happening here. Do I need more light? Is it better or worse? I don't know. Okay, just do it. All right, let's get clarity on all of these, however much wants to come out. The World, Knight of Swords, clarity. Do you have any questions that you want me to maybe make a topic? Let me know. I can set the intention to do a reading on that, and then just whatever comes out will come out. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's get some clarity on the reading so far. Clarify the World and the Knight of Swords. We got the Page of Cups. So being vulnerable, earnest vulnerability. Clarify the Two of Cups and the Hangman. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. That might be with the work thing. Okay, Five of Pentacles. What do you know? Abandonment again, clarifying the Two of Cups and the Hangman. So that issue that's like the stone's not every stone has been unturned yet. Clearly still dealing with abandonment. I know I am. I've done a lot of work, but I can still feel it's like there. It's not complete. And I think the Venus Moon conjunction in Cancer was like an initiation of it, and it'll be resolved by the Venus Jupiter conjunction June 9th. But then there will also be some kind of crescendo about it when there is the Sagittarian full moon May 31st. All right, clarify the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Oh, we got something. We got the Seven of Swords and the Star. I'm trying not to look at all of these. Okay, I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna leave the star on the bottom as a. So that's hope. Hope grounding it. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords, the the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Goodness. Okay, Seven of Wands, and the Empress. Love that. Okay, and then kind of perfect, but the star is the clarifier for the outcome. Okay. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups with the World and the Knight of Swords. So, like I said, this is earnest vulnerability. That's how you're gonna unturn this stone, um, and like level up to the next, like end an old karmic contract, like, and look at how, like, I mean, you've got what it takes, like, smart as can be when it comes to what you're dealing with, very experienced. This would not be coming up if you weren't ready for it. I wouldn't want to go against this guy if I was some some karma. But anyway, yeah, it's both. It's this daring determination and earnest vulnerability. It's both. It's both vigilance, but not in a CPTSD way, but just in a, like, you don't have to be afraid, and you're not, which is awesome. Okay, and then we've got the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Cups. So this is kind of the theme that we're dealing with. This is a mirror. Two people in a relationship are a mirror, and they're both making a decision about coming together. And they are trying to get a different perspective about it because they've reached a new level where, they haven't gotten to this level before. So they're trying to not make decisions based on how they always made decisions in the past. And the big issue of the day, and the thing that I said already, it's abandonment. We're dealing with abandonment. We know. Okay, then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah. So this is so validating for me too, which I need. But this King of Swords is not considering his heart. This is lies, manipulation, and deceit, secrets. They're withholding things from you that would make it so much easier for you to make a decision. But because they're saying something that, like, makes them seem virtuous about it, even though you deserve better, and that their reason is stupid, even though they seem so smart and infallible. That they're not considering their heart, they're not considering you, but it kind of seems like they are, but they're not. This is validation that they are withholding truths that could make you not feel so victimized. It would help you move on. But like I said, they want their cake and they want to eat it too, which is pretty cruel. And sadly, I mean, you both have a part in it. They would want to choose you, but they're afraid of abandonment, and you would want to let them go, but you're dealing with abandonment too. You can flip it if it applies in reverse. This one's really good. I hope this video does well. Anyway, at least to me, I feel like it's doing well. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. Oh, so good. It's just amazing how these line up. Okay, so this is you, like, wanting to date yourself, basically, coming back to center in your personal power. Um, like, this would be like the artist's date. Taking an artist's date is another word for it, but it's basically prioritizing yourself. You're prioritizing yourself. You have self-worth. Like, that's why you know that you deserve better than what this person is offering you. And the Four of Pentacles is stability. It is like you're solid, but, like, it's taking a lot of your attention to hold your personal power, but you are remembering to do it. Like, you're remembering to do it, and that's enough. And yeah, that's how you're handling this, because you do know that this person, that everything I already said already, I'm just validating it for you. And that's why you're prioritizing yourself and dating yourself, etc., etc. Like, you still might be, like, trying not to be reactive, But you know, you've learned enough that it's great that you're prioritizing yourself. Okay, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Ten of Swords and the King of Wands. And I was struggling with this one earlier. So the King, I was feeling like this was them. Let me think. This could be, okay, this could be you, another way to see it. Because these don't have to be gendered. Um, Getting the Queen of Pentacles is like, you know, queen of domestication and home and taking like home economics, really taking care of a home. Um, and so that this is just making me, I mean, yeah, they still see you that way. They see you as like stability, security in a female sense, like the security and the stability that a woman brings that has more to do with nurturing the heart, even though it's pentacles, like there's so much warmth, and just like being a good plant mom, being a good animal husbandry type person, like the Queen of Pentacles knows how to take care of everyone's needs in a feminine way. And that's how they see you. And that's why they are feeling like this rock bottom type situation. So that did validate. I had that hunch before. I struggled to get there, but that Queen of Pentacles helped. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Wands, which is about boundaries. This is like, I just first impression in this I'm getting is like just them being avoidant. I know it's normally about advocating for someone, whether it's yourself or someone else. It's also about having boundaries, like, but kind of in a struggled way to have boundaries. But what did I just say that I was getting from this? Avoidance. I'm getting avoidance. Oh my god! And I didn't even see what it was clarifying yet, but it's exactly that is why like tarot is so it's so weird. It's so weird in the best way. I'm trying to heal my brain because I have been gaslit for 2 decades and I'm brain damaged. I'll tell you. And that's what another reason I think tarot is just on my path and such a good thing for me. This is such a good thing for me. But okay, so this is um what did I say was the Four of Cups before? I liked the way I worded it. Okay, this is you making all of those bids for connection, and this is validating it because I said this is you make offering them all these bids for connections, bid, 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 and they're just like turning the other way, like not budging, and it's because they're being avoidant. That is so validating. Like I don't even care. Like that is validating to me because they might think that they are making a good decision, but really they're just afraid. And that's they have free will. And maybe you did come together for a reason and you had a karmic contract, and maybe they could have chosen right and that would have benefited you in an amazing way, brought heaven down to earth, could have been the possibility. But like they can choose wrong and God still got you. And you know, if they are right, then they're right. That's their business. But you are still like, you still have to make a decision that's based on your needs and your heart and what you deserve. So, like, they're welcome to make that decision that, you know, maybe isn't what you wanted if you wanted to come together. Um, Whether it's for avoidance, which this seems like it is, you know, and that's really validating to me. Like I certainly wouldn't want to say I know whether someone else is going against their conscience or not. I wouldn't want to gaslight someone else or invalidate what like them making their decisions. But it's in the tarot. They are making a decision based on avoidance. But that's okay. Like you're still gonna be fine. You're still gonna be fine. And then we got the Empress, and oh, goodness, I had a revelation about this morning when I was driving to work, and I hope I remember it. I might not though. But it's validating the Queen of Swords. So this is getting clarity about something related to your person and what is so this is attachment, not the Empress. Yes, I had an insight about that too, but the 6 of Cups right now is attachment. You have clarity about your attachment. And this isn't like a devil card attachment, not addiction attachment. This is a genuine attachment based on something pure. Um, but you're getting clarity about it. And the Empress is clarifying that. I'm not getting it. So I'm going to left brain it and then see if I get some kind of Uranian flash of insight. But the Empress is about being maternal and nurturing. So it's clear that that is you. That's obviously you. And you're getting clarity about this attachment that you have. If it was the Emperor, it would be about gaining power over the obstacle, but it's the Empress. My right ear's ringing. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I could figure it out, but I feel pressure to say it quickly. And okay, I got it. I got it. So this is about energy healing. I don't know how I can say that in a universal way though. This is really nuanced, but it I can't. I don't know. This is at least in the ballpark of it, but it is to get clarity about your attachment. That's not even right, but I just want to say that you have what it takes to heal this attachment and like oh, this looks like cutting ties with this attachment. Not saying this is bad or anything, but it looks like you are. Because also, the Queen of Swords is about, as one viewer told me a while back, she's probably not listening to me anymore. Um, she said it's about cutting things off, and the fact that that's coming to me now. This is about cutting ties with attachments from the past. And I literally just listened to a reading this morning from Tarot with Michelle, and she said that too. Different cards, same meaning. This is about cutting that attachment. And then the Empress is like the balm over it. This is not just cutting it, but healing from it. Like this is mothering yourself and treating them in a loving way, the way a mother would. Not mothering them like not taking too much responsibility, but like advocating for yourself, making decisions for yourself, expressing boundaries that need to be expressed, but in like with very tender care towards them, because you have that for yourself. That's really good. 39 minutes. Okay. And then the star. The star. So the outcome is hope, And then this was them like winning at any cost, or at least bidding based on what they want. It's their offer, but it's really just them to get what they want. But the star is clarifying that. This is the last one, so. And I know it's juicy. Like, I know there's a meaning here. It's just whether I get it or not. The star. The star comes after the the 10 of swords. And this is them. And your outcome is that you get to heal, cutting this thing from the past. And their outcome is Major Arcana 2, because of course we're not actually the main character, and they deserve their dignity too. Even if it's without us, obviously. That goes without saying, but sometimes it's necessary to say. Um, gosh, let me get a little bit of help. They were lost in despair, but eventually hope came in the form of a hero. You've just suffered through devastating collapse and are wandering through rubble, wondering how to rebuild your life from here. The star is a reassuring sign that things will soon fall into place. Trust that the painful ending you've recently experienced was for the best. Better things lie ahead. Well, I don't want to just be noble and say that, that their outcome is great without you, even though like I'm totally happy if that's the case. I don't want to overlook if this is some kind of meaning for you instead of them, because I am kind of tired of being in their business for all of us. Like, I don't want you or me to take any kind of offers that are based on this BS anymore. Offer reality. But I don't know. I'm sure I will know later. Let me get one more help. Loss, theft, privation, abandonment. Although another reading suggests hope and bright prospects in the future. Interesting that it said abandonment. This is them. Dude, this might be despite their okay, let me look. I want to get it right. I want to get it right. And I don't want to just give a cheap answer because I'm pressuring myself. This is overcoming abandonment. This is offering you this is the outcome. The outcome is overcoming abandonment. I will put my hat on that. But what does that have to do with the offer and the winning at any cost? This is an offer of stability. It's not a cup. Is it friendship? Like I'll be there for you type of a thing? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I did know, but I can't have this running on too long. I don't want to just say that they're going to offer you, they're going to get over their abandonment issues and reach out to you. Let me look at the Pentacles. I've made it this far, right? The Ace of Pentacles. A hand issuing, as usual, from a cloud holds up a pentacle. Perfect contentment, felicity, ecstasy, also speedy intelligence, gold. Intelligence with a pentacle and not a sword? Wait, the Five of Pentacles is abandonment. I don't know. It kind of, I hope this isn't wishful thinking, y'all, but it kind of looks like that they're going out on a limb despite feeling abandoned, like they're willing to risk it. Like they're overcoming their abandonment issues. But let me flip it to not leave any stone unturned. Is this the stone? And if this were you, which this is also a mommy issues card, which you both have the abandonment wound. So that's why you have it. Um, I don't know. Something like that. Something like overcoming the abandonment wound and risking it, taking a risk. I don't know. I'm going to stop this here. If something I say resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you again real soon. May you put your abandonment issues to rest once and for all. May we all do that. And I hope you have a good time until I see you again. Bye. I'm going to have to do so much just to put this last little clip in. But I pulled a clarifying card, and it's the Eight of Wands in reverse. And this is things not going how you want them to go. And I think that's why I was struggling to get it. But I don't think they're going to come around. Like, they're not going to. I think they will probably get. Oh, this was the first thing that I thought, but I didn't think it was. I don't know. This was the first thing that I thought, which is they are going to get over their abandonment wound at some point. They're going to get over it. But I don't think it's going to be that your paths are going to align anymore. Y'all might be done. Yep, that's what I think. Okay. That's all I got.